Guys, we spoke about the time when Joe Budden shared his thoughts about the Drake new album For All the Dogs. How he was screaming, I miss the old Drake. I miss the Drake that used to rap for rappers, not sing for singers. I don't know what that statement meant, but I did at the same time. It was just a weird way to put it there. It was just a weird way to lay it out. But Drake replies. You know, like I told you guys in the last one, it's a lot of artists like Wayne that take like, I don't know if he enjoys saying that, but he's like, nah, I don't really listen to nobody but Wayne. I don't really listen to these young artists. I don't really know what's going on. Drake, I told you guys. It's like he had a radar on, like he got a beeper on. Like he got some shit that's, yo, they talked about you. Yo, this podcast is drop sign, like bet. And he hangs up the phone and puts on his Batman suit and goes and replies. He doesn't always reply or take action, but I know that Drake knows. Whenever one of these big artists or big media say something about the boy, he always knows. He brings up in a petty way, or he'll just never mess with your platform ever in history. We see it time after time after time. Joe Budden dropped a whole episode talking about Drake's album and how he felt about it. And it looks like the information got to Drake and Drake replied. Yo, his reply was hilarious. The message was worded perfectly. I don't know if he used ChatGPT to help him, but let me first show you guys for those that haven't seen it, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
This is like Yachty rapping. This is like he rapping for the children. And that's your birthday is in 20 days. I Googled that too. You only 37 years old. Get the fuck away from some of these younger niggas. And yo, dog, I had to look up how old this nigga was when I finished listening to the album. You are 36. Looking at 25-year-olds, you're a 37-year-old billionaire. I get it that you appeal to the world.
Let's stay current.
I get it that you appeal to the world, and part of that is...
Niggas don't want to grow up.
But that's what I'm loving about Cole. Like, my shit is happening in reverse. Like, with Cole, he used to rap about kid shit. I'm a grown-ass, like, real Jersey City nigga. I don't want to hear how you lost your fucking virginity. And then he started to grow up. And
Joe Budden, it don't shock me that Joe Budden likes J. Cole a lot more than he likes Drake. Even though that's not what he was trying to get in that message. He was just saying that he grew and aged with his content and the music that he was releasing, where he's feeling like Drake is still dropping. Yeah, young boy turn up music, relevant, current, hip hop, you know, making music with the hottest artists. But it's funny because they're both kind of sticking to their fan bases, because that's who's a lot of Drake's fans are. I'm not going to say all, but Drake has a lot of female fans and a lot of fans that are just there because he's dropping the hottest tracks of the year. I'm not going to lie. Am I one of those? No, we've been Drake fans here for quite a while. I'm not going to do it. I know you guys are going to bait me. I'm not going to say it, but we've been a fan for quite a while. That whole episode from Joe Budden is him reacting and sharing his thoughts with the gang in the podcast about Drake's latest album, For All the Dogs. We showed another clip too where he was just talking like, bro, we want to hear that we miss the Drake that used to rap. Joe's not happy at all with the album. And he just feels like it's for the young kids and it's just not for his core fan base, the people that have been here with Drake for quite a while. Drake don't care about you, what he's trying to say. Drake is still trying to allegedly make music for the world, not just his fan base. I'm not mad at Drake. It's what it takes to be the hottest artist, the biggest artist in the world. I'm not mad at him. And it looks like Drake replies to Joe Budden and everything he said in this episode. Champagne Poppy says on Instagram, Joe Budden, you have failed at music. You left it behind to do what you are doing in this clip, because this is what actually pays your bills. For any artist watching this, just remember, you are watching a failure give their opinion on his idea of a recipe for success. A quitter give their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You switched your career because the things that pop into your brain had you broke, living check to check. And the raps you write had 450 men showing up to your shows in dusty Nietzsche jeans to screw their face up to Mood Music. I was just telling niggas about Mood Music a couple days ago. They were shitting on Joe about all this going on right now. And I was telling my mans, like, yo, Mood Music was a big thing at the time. I remember that. Hold on, that's hilarious. Hold on, I lost my place. 29 and pretend you are the GOAT. Please, to any artists that are doing what they feel is right, don't let these opinions affect your mindset after the fact. This guy is the poster child of frustration and surrendering. That's crazy. You are retired and we never hung up your jersey. We don't even remember your number. We know you for doing this. You withdrew from rap not because you accomplished all you need to, it's because it wasn't working for you. I never want anybody in the generation to think that the whole everybody's entitled to their opinion is a real thing. This man is projecting his own self-hate in the fact I didn't continue to do everything he wanted to do himself. If you need to put it in simpler terms, I own a 767, which is a big ass plane. He owns a modest house in the 973, a Jersey zip code, and flies first class on special occasion. Drake just came through with that. Oh, that's some Chat GPT. That shit was too good. The boy really pulled the pen out. That same pen he said he traded for Michael Jackson's glove, or if it's like if Michael Jackson would have traded the diamond glove for a pen, whatever he said on AM to 8 a.m. in Charlotte, he's showing it here. The fingers work the same. That was hilarious. That was a great paragraph. Oh my God, I was enjoying. You know when people sometimes write a paragraph, you don't want to read it all? That one was I wanted more. I could have read 2 paragraphs written this well. The Nietzsche jeans of 450 men showing up to the show. It's like, and I'm cool with Joe. I love his show, but if I was there, I'd have been that friend that's kind of your man's. But when a nigga dips you, he laughed the hardest in the room. I would have had that laugh reading this paragraph. Lord, this shit is hilarious. Joe Budden replies 33 seconds after it was posted. Damn. I'm telling you, these dudes got alerts on each other. Niggas be trying, these dudes got alerts on each other. When they beefing, they got alerts. I need to see everything you tweet. I need to see everything you dropping. Joe Budden, at Champagne Poppy. You'll grow up sooner or later. Father Time is undefeated. And it looks like Drake replied back on his Instagram story and said he thought he was Kobe when he posted the Father Time is undefeated. Just going back and forth with little shots. Do you guys think Drake is in the wrong for feeling this way? Because Joe Budden goes on a podcast to share his thoughts. That's what his fans want. We want to see him go on the podcast and share his honest opinion. It's a hard job, bro, of making content and reacting to stuff and doing podcasts. It's like you go on this platform to give your opinion about stuff, what you personally think. But don't think just because you're doing a podcast, the nigga you dissed in a roasting and saying jokes don't got an opinion to come back to you. He got shots flying back because your jokes is off his expense, of his album, of his, I thought this was fire. I thought I was going to blow up the streets with this one. Or is Joe Budden again in the wrong for just going so hard every single time Drake dropped? I feel like, yo, has he ever liked the Drake album off the rip? I know he liked some songs, like the singing songs and shit off of Scorpion, that album reaction. I want to say he liked Scorpion. I like Scorpion. But I want to say he liked the R&B side more than the rap side, if I remember correctly. But usually he be just going crazy on Drake shit every time he drops. Let me know down below, though. What do you guys think about this? Did you guys think the Drake one was as hilarious as I did? Do you think he wrote that himself, or do you think ChatGPT wrote that? Because that shit was a great response. Hilarious. Shout out to the boy. Shout out to Joe. Hopefully all this is settled with just some more jokes, and then, you know, everybody just lets it go their own way and just get passive aggressive when they see each other, but nothing serious comes out of it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. We're on the road to 10,000 subs. Sub up.